So your boss is threatening to fire you if you don't get vaccinated. I absolutely agree. There are legitimate reasons why you might resist getting the COVID vaccine. You've probably been tested and found you have a high level of natural immunity. No? You haven't been tested? Well, then you're probably worried that the pharmaceutical companies rushed through FDA approval without adequate safety verification. That's not it either. Are you concerned about long-term side effects that might not manifest for years or decades? Not really. Okay, then you probably live in a rural area and have very little close contact with other people who might infect you. No? Do you live in a community where a high percentage of your neighbors are already vaccinated or have contracted the virus, so you're relying on herd immunity? No. I suppose you might assume that your youth, general good health, and lack of comorbidities will protect you against the serious effects of contracting the disease if you get it. All right, I'm stumped. What are your concerns? You're afraid that the vaccine causes autism, just like childhood disease vaccinations? I have to tell you that those theories were proven false over 20 years ago. You've also noticed that even after 6 months of vaccinations, people are still getting the virus. Well, even though the vaccine offers over a 90% probability of protection, nothing's 100%. It's still 90% odds are pretty good, aren't they? And actually, most of the people getting sick are unvaccinated. Well, that's not the real reason. Well, what's the real reason? You've heard that the government is using vaccine injections to implant nanobot tracers in our system so they can track and follow our movements wherever we go. Where did you hear that? On a podcast. Was there any evidence offered to support that claim? Asking that question proves I'm part of the conspiracy. I see. Did you consider that you can be tracked much more easily listening to podcasts on your phone than you can through vaccination nanobots? For future reference, you could have just powered off your phone. You didn't really need to throw it out the window.